Hey everybody, this is John. Welcome to the free video. Not a lot to do today. This morning we kind of covered shorts that we had and then just been sitting on cash waiting for tomorrow. After hours we did do a play in ULTA, kind of buying that sell-off in ULTA. I'm going to keep holding these shares overnight. I think ULTA can continue to push higher here. So now the question is what about tomorrow? Tomorrow, of course, we've got Janet Yellen speaking at Jackson Hole, and everybody is kind of on edge waiting for what's going to happen. And in the premium video, which I've already completed, I went through the major markets like bonds and dollar and all the the gold and all that kind of stuff, and the reason those markets were in hurry up and wait mode for Miss Yellen. But the question is what happens here with stocks? We've got a lot of bearish signs on stocks, but we don't really have any sell signals here. Now you can see that in the stock market, if we look at the 21-day moving average, I've got a rule: if you get two closes below, that's a fresh sell signal and the start of a multi-week downtrend. Now we've probed below it once, and then we did a lower probe below it, but we have not been able to close. So tomorrow's going to be an important day. If we do end up making a lower probe and we close at the lows of that to me is an official sell signal, and it could kick off 3 to 4 weeks of selling in the stock market. It doesn't mean the stock market crashes. By a normal sell-off / pullback could be in the 5 to 10% range. It's just the door right now is wide open for that potential to happen. Now, Janet could come out and continue to reassure people that the money spigot is going to remain open. So, and if that's the case, stocks could cheer that news and go, though they've had a hard time doing anything to the upside over the last month and a half or so. Okay, so that is what is going on there. In terms of anything out there that's interesting, which frankly is kind of few and far between. There's not a lot of stuff that's interesting out there. We did do that earnings play on SAFM. The implied volatility on this one was pretty low, and you can see it got a nice little pop. So that was just kind of a quick options trade. I do like looking for these situations like this where you've got stocks near new 52-week highs, you've got high short interest coming up on earnings. If a lot of times just the short covering in and of itself, whether the earnings are good or bad, kind of adds a floor to it. And if you get some type of a situation like we did with Charter Communications, where you got high short interest, and then you get a little bit better than expected earnings, you see something like this where the stock was up like $25 in one day on an expected move of 5, and that's kind of where you get paid on that. Okay, so again, tomorrow is hurry up and wait day. Obviously very interested in what the market's going to be doing, and we'll be in the room. I'm not scheduled to be on the mic tomorrow, but I will be lurking in the room, and as this stuff comes out, just like we did the last couple of days, we'll be texting it out, getting ready for it, and it should be a lot of fun. All right, you guys have a good one, and we'll see you at the next update.